Ahmedabad plane crash. The black box speaks. June 10, 2025. A calm morning in Ahmedabad turned into a tragedy that shook not just a city, not just a country, but the world. Air India Flight AI-171, a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, crashed within minutes of takeoff, claiming the lives of 241 people on board and dozens on the ground. This is not just a story of a crash. This is the story of a mystery, an investigation, and a black box that could finally reveal the truth. At 6:24 a.m., Flight AI-171 lifted off from Ahmedabad Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport. It was bound for London with a layover in Mumbai. The skies were clear. Weather conditions, normal. 233 passengers, 8 crew members, among them, students, families, business travelers, none of whom expected what would happen next. Eyewitness audio. I heard a loud boom, like a thunder. Then I saw fire in the sky. It spiraled and crashed into that building. Just 1 minute and 42 seconds after takeoff, the aircraft veered sharply left. Surveillance footage showed the plane descending in naturally fast. Its landing gear still deployed. It crashed into the BJ Medical College campus, erupting into flames. Emergency responders rushed in, but the damage was catastrophic. Buildings collapsed. Fire engulfed everything. Over 270 lives were lost, including medical students and staff on campus. Body bags, burning debris, crying relatives.
Recovery teams.
Teams began a massive search for survivors, remains, and evidence. But the real hunt was for something small, orange, and immensely powerful. The black box. The black box isn't black. It's bright orange. It's actually the devices. The cockpit voice recorder, the flight data recorder. CVR records pilot conversations, radio communication, and ambient cockpit sounds. FDR logs data like airspeed, altitude, engine thrust, flap positions, and more. Together, these two instruments often hold the key to understanding aviation disasters. 3 days later, hope emerged from rubble. The black box was recovered from the rooftop of a hostel mess building inside the crash zone. Damaged but largely intact. Authorities have confirmed the recovery of the flight's black box. Investigators believe it could help determine what caused the tragic crash. India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, along with the US NTSB, UKAIB, Boeing, and GE Aerospace, began analyzing the recordings. Initial findings from the data recorder suggested a sudden drop in engine thrust just seconds after takeoff. Meanwhile, the flaps and landing gear were still deployed. Keeping the gear down for too long increases drag. Couple that with engine issues, the plane simply couldn't climb. The CVR revealed no distress call, only rushed communication between pilots and audible alarms. Something went catastrophically wrong too quickly. A week before the flight, AI-171 underwent routine checks. Now, those logs are under scrutiny. DGCA has ordered fleet-wide inspections of Boeing 787s in Air India's inventory. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation has asked for a full inspection of engine control systems and flight configuration settings across similar aircraft. Human error or machine failure? Investigators are piecing together a puzzle. Was this a technical malfunction or pilot misjudgment? Or both? Expert. There could have been a miscommunication in the cockpit, or delayed reactions to system alerts. The crew were experienced. The plane was relatively new. The truth is likely a combination of factors, and the black box may soon reveal the sequence. Beyond metal and data are the lives lost. Doctors, children, foreign nationals, students. Each name a story cut short. My brother was just 19. He wanted to become a surgeon. Air India and Tata Sons have announced interim compensations. But no money can fill this void. The Indian government has pledged full transparency. A national day of mourning was observed. International aviation bodies are watching closely. This crash could influence global aviation policies. We will find answers. We owe that much to the families. With black box data in hand, experts are preparing an interim report. It could take months for final conclusions. But what's already clear is this. Aviation is safe not because crashes don't happen, but because every time they do, we learn. And now, the black box speaks, not in words, but in beeps, data, and records, the final whispers of a flight that never made it. 241 souls, gone but not forgotten. As the investigation continues, we honor them not just with answers, but with change. This was Flight AI 2171. This was Ahmedabad. This is a lesson written in fire, remembered in silence, and decoded by a black box. If this story moved you and you want to see more untold truths and deep investigations, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps keep these voices heard.